Hi everyone, I'm Simon Kirby from Inphinity and welcome to the October 2023 release of Infinity Suite for ClickSense. In this release, we are aligning Infinity Suite with the new AI capabilities from Click, combined with the power of humans. To learn more about this, click the link in the comments below to our latest blog entitled The Power of Human Intelligence. With more than 40 updates in this release, we have a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. We're going to start with a major upgrade to Infinity Flow and a capability that's been much requested by our customers, the new Infinity Flow Wizard. This tool lets you build your own flow charts, process maps, and organizational charts directly in the ClickSense UI. It's very easy to add, rename, and organize each node in your process flow. And out of the box, we provide you with 5 different node types for which you can change the labels to suit your needs. You can then connect your nodes together by dragging arrows directly from node to node to show how data flows from step to step. Adding calculating measures to your nodes is easy and works the same as other native ClickSense chart objects. And of course, your measures respond directly to the selections you make in your filter panes. Visualizing your knowledge of the processes with your data has never been so easy. So take your process maps to the next level with this one-of-a-kind ClickSense capability. Next, let's take a look at the new features we've introduced to Infinity Forms. First up, we've significantly improved Infinity Forms Comments, which is the tool that lets you add comments to your ClickSense apps. We've included the ability to add snapshots to your comments, and this works in the same way as taking snapshots for your ClickSense stories. You choose the chart you want to take an image of and click the snapshot button from the drop-down menu. This will store the image in the snapshot library, ready for you to add to your comments. Then, when you create a new comment, you can now tag another user so they can see and action your comment. You can also add search tags to make it easier to find comments in the future. Then you can hit the camera icon to embed the snapshot image that you previously captured into the comment. In the same way that your favorite messaging app works, you can see when your tagged colleague is writing a response. As you can see, all of these new responses and updates happen in real time and don't require reloads of the app or a screen refresh. When you visit the sheet after logging in, you can see from the bell symbol in the comments overview chart that the new unread comments have been added. Staying with Infinity Forms, we've introduced several enhancements to the user interface. The first of these is a new modern theme that lets you change the look and feel of your form objects. It takes just 4 clicks to switch across to the new theme, which can be found in the Appearance section of the Properties panel. And if you want to, you can even tailor the new Modern Forms theme by using the Click Themes capability. The second of our UI enhancements is related to the single record form. When you're working with long forms, you can now create sections to see a collapsible overview. It's also worth mentioning that you can now configure forms to auto-save your updates without the need to hit the save button. We've also added a new field type to capture a timestamp. Oh, and don't forget that it's very helpful to combine your forms data with your Infinity Flow charts to see your data in the context of your processes. The next user interface update that we'll mention in this video is for the new radio button field. This can be very helpful for a number of use cases, especially surveys where radio buttons are often the best way for users to make their choice. Remember that all updates made to your forms are captured in the changelog, and this now includes radio button choices as well. The last major change we've made to forms in this release will be extremely useful for those of you that need granular control over numbers in your forms. That's because we've made it easy to switch between an auto-calculated field and data entry field. At the touch of a button, you can now choose whether you want to use the calculated value that's based on a formula or the value that you've manually entered into the field. As you can see, the totals recalculate based on the numbers shown in the field. Switching now to our Inphinity Mole product, in this release we've added a very useful feature that lets you search for text or numeric patterns inside the data that you've loaded into your ClickSense app. Some of the patterns you can search for include email addresses, dates, or even credit card numbers, and this can be very useful if your staff are recording data that should not be written down or entered into a system. And last but not least, through Inphinity Mole, we've made our new pattern recognition module available as a Click SSE function. This means that you can now easily identify and flag potentially sensitive information throughout your data. You can see here that we've combined the pattern matching function with Inphinity Forms and Click functions to identify the records that have an issue and then to drive the right actions as and when risks arise. So that's all we have time for in this video, but check out the details of all 40 updates in our documentation changelog and tune in to our Tech Tuesday videos where we will explain these new updates in more detail. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.